Guys, doing a little update video. I know a friend of mine is waiting on this one. It's a BTECH. They call it the UV-5001. Designed in the USA, made in China. Yeah. Anyways, basically, this is a very, I got to say, it's the first time I've seen one up close. Very nice little radios. Fairly small, to say the least. Buttons on top. Note, high temperature surface. Do not touch after long-term use. I can only imagine. Quite hot, I would think. So basically, this is the insides of the UV-5001. Basically, the fault, or the problem as stated, is VHF transmits fine, UHF ain't working, ain't transmitting properly, according to. So, the radio was sent to me to get looked at. Like I said from the beginning, not 100% sure if I'll do anything with it, but I will definitely take a look at it and see if we can't trace down the UHF side of things here. So yeah, it's just an update. The first video, I guess, on this would just be an overall look-see at the radio and see the workmanship, I suppose, or the quality control in the UV-5001. So I guess we'll look at that first and go from there. So first thing we'll take a little peek at would be the audio amplifier, I believe, over here on this side. So let's take the camera and let's zoom into it. And you can see the soldering here. Not the greatest, but I guess it does the job. Again, this is radio made in China. Quality control is not the greatest, but hey, if the radio works, it works. So I mean, that's the whole part of amateur radio. We take something, and if it don't work, we try and fix it. So anyways, yeah. So we'll look at the soldering job over here. Yep. There's your ground. It's an LA4225. And you have a fan built into this thing. It's controlled by the heat, basically built up inside of here. And it's controlled by this, I call it a thermistor. It turns on around 45 degrees. And it gets its voltage from the audio amp, I guess the 8 volts I would assume, or 12 volts over there. Runs in through the thermistor, and voltage will go through there into the fan, and of course the fan gets ground on the circuit board. So I'm not exactly sure if that is a thermistor, but that is how thermistors work, with heat. And so there is the RF output in underneath this shield. Lots of solder around it, that's for sure. Lots of solder going on there. I'm not sure what kind of solder they were using. I guess it's resin core of some sort. It has a black tinge to it. So, I'm not sure. But the only two things I really see in regards to soldering part of this so far is the soldering on the PA, on the RF output, and on the audio amp. To me, it looks like the audio amp might have been replaced at one point, because you can see the 8-volt regulator over here, and you can see the soldering here. It's not, well, you know, Not the greatest deer either, but looks like the ground is separated. Will you guys see that or not? The center pin? Or am I just seeing things? It's a 7808 voltage regulator. But anyway, a little close-up video. Close-up of the guts of the UV-5001 dual band rig. Apparently designed in USA, built in China. Interesting. Very interesting, to say the least. I don't know what the what it looks like below this board. I haven't had the board out. I haven't had a need to take it out yet. And hopefully, once we do take it out, I'll definitely be taking some video of it and see what it looks like on that side. But the I don't know what kind of soldering iron or solder they're using on that RF amp, but you've got pieces of solder in with the flux. I mean, that's, I hate to say it, but that's hideous. Anyways, I guess if it works, it works, eh, bah? It's interesting radio though. It's all SMT. KSD-01F 45 volt thermistor. The inductors is kind of strange how they're done here. Very strange. Especially this one sitting on your screen. The solder, I don't know. Half the coil full of solder, but it looks like I don't know how that coil there can work very well. Don't know. Anyway, unless that coil is after overheating that much that the solder's after flowing out of the holes, which is quite possible. I'd say she gets quite hot in there. The only reason I say that is because the other coils on the board here don't show that amount of solder in them, as you can see. So that one there in the center looks kind of odd, to be honest with you. Which is the way it is. Who knows? Anyways, yeah. So that there is the guts of the UV-5001. I'll be doing a few videos on this now in a bit. See if we can't get some life out of it. I have a digital service monitor here, so we'll put her on that and see what she's doing on UHF on the service monitor. Anyways, little video, folks. Hope you like it. If you do, don't forget to like it. Thumbs up, of course. Subscribe and share it with your buddies. And there's one thing I'm going to say now about the last video I done on the Butcher 2, basically. That radio, the person I know never had a power cable for that radio. I never had a power cable for that radio. And he didn't want to get one, I guess, for it. Or he couldn't locate one. I couldn't locate one. I was told after the fact that I could have had one, but that's after the fact. So, I mean, it's either you have the wires still coming out of the cover, Or I drill a hole in the back of the radio with a proper rubber grommet and secure the wire that way. To me, I don't think it looks all that bad. To some, they got kind of upset about it and got contrary and posted some crappy comments to me about it, actually. And unfortunately for them, I'm not putting up with that kind of bullshit on this channel. I've had enough verbal abuse from people, and quite frankly, I'm not going to be putting up with any more of it. I'm at the end of my rope with it. I've put up with enough of it. And if you like the videos, perfect. If you don't like the videos, don't watch them. Simple as that. I don't need to, I don't need to prove myself to anybody, and I'm not going to prove myself to anybody. I am who I am what I am. And that's it. I put up with enough abuse and harassment from people over the years that I'm not putting up with it anymore. So if anybody feels like abusing any further, you go right ahead. But you'll find yourself removed from the channel. That you won't be commenting on it on any of the videos anymore. So there you go. As they say, either behave or you behaved out. And that's just the way it's going to be from now on. Anyway guys, take it easy. And again, if you liked the video, thumbs up and share it. And if you haven't subscribed, of course subscribe. Lots of videos on here and lots more to come. And there you go. And another little quick little update. I guess some people have been interested in how is the saltwater dummy load making out. Well, yeah, it's growing something. It's growing. I don't know what it's growing. But yeah, done cleaned the water out, I think. So, yeah. But anyways, that's it, boys. That's the BTECH UV-5001. All the best, 7 tree, and take her easy. We're gone.